From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show brings you the game of the week. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Randy Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boogie's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The afternoon for Cleveland. The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The pitch. Ripped to third and caught. Take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Stephen Kwan.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Clips the corner. Strike one. Johnson. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Grady Sizemore now at the plate as he swings through strike one. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Nice grab over to first. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Jim Thome digs in for the Guardians. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch just misses. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Snap throw to first. Sizemore back in standing. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back inside Fenway Park. And on the hill today, Shane Bieber having a pretty ridiculous season so far, singing.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
That one pulled foul. Next pitch is outside. Shane Bieber's control and command some of the best in the game. 2017, the year before he made his big league debut, he struck out 162 batters and walked just 10 across 3 levels of the minors. Also worth noting, his favorite player growing up, Greg Maddux. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Vladimir Guerrero.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound, and when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Hank Aaron, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base knock right field.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jimmy Fox in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 4th in the AL in RBIs. Again with a pitch out. Hank, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner takes off. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in there. The 2-1. Runner goes again. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not.
Runner goes again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count, it kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's going to be Mark McGwire. Check swing, went around, strike 1.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now, Willie Mays. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They say you win. Next pitch way upstairs. Red Sox already leading. And he dodges that fastball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing. We're seeing that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next pitch downstairs. Ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The pitch. That one missing inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. 3 for 6 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Kicks and deals. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. Here's a 2-1.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate, and he did it in style, a walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
And down on strikes. Good job of damage control right there. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. We head back here at Fenway as we go to the second inning set to go. Now here is Jim Thome. Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Left-hand batter waits.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is filled up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One out in the second.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Kevin Youkilis, the next to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. He sends a rocket to left, and they slice into the lead. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Mike Zunino. First offering misses the mark. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And the count 1-2. And that one a little bit high. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Andres Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 for 8 in the series so far. This to third. Fox whips it to first. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
1-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now 2-0. That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
There's the strike. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 44.
Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Righty delivers. Hit weakly on the ground. On the run, sent it over to first. That is the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Fenway Park, on to the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Oscar Gonzalez. Gonzalez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Down the corner for a strike, 0-1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
That's a ball.
Next one misses, and 1-1. To kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that's in there for strike one. Kwan hitting leadoff in today's game, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. And now the 0-1. Upstairs. And that's in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty. Ground ball left side. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The bat, number 1.
Now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. Flied to right his first time. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is outside. A wind in the pitch. In there. And so now 1-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
And here it comes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Set for the bottom of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Jimmy Fox.
The third baseman, Jimmy.
Bieber back to work. Fox, a former MVP, a member of the 2,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Mark McGwire up next for the Red Sox. In there for strike one.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Oh, 2 now. Right through there, got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Ortiz in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Next pitch misses. 3-0. Willie Mays on deck for Boston. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Mays stands in now, looks at that one inside.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tomey pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. On to the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Center fielder, number 24, Grady Sizemore.
The wind of the pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Tomey batting for the second time, and that's strike one. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Come on, where does that miss? Let's go. Umpire.
In the dirt. Bench on to first, and that quickly 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Kevin Youkilis digs in now. On the corner for a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it. Hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Jose Ramirez, and that one almost got him. And downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Youkilis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next one just misses. And now 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, boy, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, 2 down. And next is the Guardians catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. That's in there. And the count even at 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitchers still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Right back to him on the mound. The play is made at the plate, and the inning is over. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 3, and they're back here in Boston. John Sciambi and Chris with you, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero. And the pitch that clips the corner. On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter now, Ozzie Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. The 1-1. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Zunino not in time with the throw. Runner at second. Nobody out. The other way. And out number one on the grab.
Now the catcher,
Johnny Bench up next for the Red Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Now 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next pitch is popped up. Tomey hauls it in, and there's two away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Joe Morgan. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
In the air out to center. Sizemore brings it in for the third out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Guardians 2. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Oscar Gonzalez. And the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that is strike one. Action in the pen down there. Rob Dibble, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Burke warming up as well.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to.
And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
He can't get there. It's a base hit.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Grady Sizemore in there, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Rosario off the first with 2 away. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. And now 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And he deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Guardians. They trail it 3-2. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses off the outside edge. Yeah, that's a little bit high. 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him. 1 away.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Fox up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside. Ball 1. Gets the call, and it's a ball and a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The 2-1. The 2-1 is high. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 2nd strikeout. Mark McGwire up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Chris, you know, Mark McGwire was a 1st-round pick by the Oakland A's in 1981. But he was a 1st-round pick out of USC, and he was teammates there. Not everybody knows this, with Randy Johnson. And that's down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. into the monster seats and gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air, center field. And that'll do it. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now 4-2. Sixth inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. All set for the top of the sixth. And here's the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Jim Thome.
Johnson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, they just haven't been able to put the bat on the ball as often as they'd like. The strikeout has been a big issue, but at least they're going down swinging. Got to get the ball in play, though. It's time to change up the approach to focus on making simple contact and just go from there.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings and misses, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo. Get back on track. His team needs him.
And up next for Cleveland, Kevin Youkilis. He's already homered in this game. Youkilis goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Randy Johnson departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we... Rob Dibble will take over here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. In there for strike one. Dibble, in his 8th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Ramirez in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a tapper. Bench on to first. Guardians go down in order. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. The Red Sox 4 and the Guardians 2. New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Plesac.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
So stepping in for Boston, Willie Mays. Mays, the former Rookie of the Year, more than 3,000 hits in his career, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here comes a pitch. That's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Vladimir Guerrero up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eli Morgan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Stephan getting loose as well. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Smash to the left side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Man at first with 1 gone. Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Plesac a throw over.
No, he's in
Guerrero back easily. Next
Ball
one
2.
misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Guerrero at first, 1 gone. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. Throw. Save! Zunino not in time with the throw. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Bench at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Rosario with a relay home. The tag out. But a run does come in to score.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time player cut down a run.
So the batting. Order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Man, that was a close play at the plate
That
there.
one's in there, 0-1.
Ooh, Ozzie Smith was almost safe.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Guardians 2. Top of inning number 7, stepping up for the Guardians, Mike Zunino. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
This to third. Fox whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. And the 1-0 misses low. Now 3-0. And the right-hander deals. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to first, and that's an out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Stephen Kwan.
New pitcher on now, Brock Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Kwan in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Raleigh Fingers, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Runner leads away at second. And a swing and a miss. Sends him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. Guardians lead 1. They trail at 5-2. Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. The pitch. Outside.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. And next for the Red Sox, Jimmy Fox. In there, and it's 0-1.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
0-2 now. That one drifts inside. And the next pitch is way outside. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. It's just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And that's in there for strike 1. Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Sizemore raging back towards the wall. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Oh, he throws it away.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
David Ortiz will hit next. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. McGuire at second with 2 down. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next one is off the plate. And the count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. That's inside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Red Sox leave 1. And it remains 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
when you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well. Look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The wind of the pitch.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now Grady Sizemore. There's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And now the lefty towards first, McGuire. And they put the tag on him for the out. Jim Thome, the next to hit. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Strike on the inside corner. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3-2 now.
3-2.
Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One out and a runner at second. Downstairs, and it misses, ball four.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And up next for Cleveland, Kevin Youkilis. A new arm into the game, the righty, Raleigh Fingers. He last pitched 2 days ago.
I don't know how you take that.
That was a strike.
How's that a ball? Come on, umpire. What are you doing?
Ripped to short to Morgan. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, he had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. That's out to center field. Willie Mays makes the play, and Ramirez is set down, and that is. And we're back here at Fenway Park, and now the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Really? Hey.
The line to kick the pitch. That's a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, Vladimir Guerrero up next for the Red Sox. In there for strike one. Out to center. And there's one away. So stepping in for Boston, Ozzie Smith.
Shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
That one's in there, 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Ripped on a line. Gonzalez makes the grab. And there's two down.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench. Ball one, no strikes.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Gonzalez moves under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Red Sox 5 and the Guardians 2. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher. Mike Zunino.
The wind and the pitch. Just missed. Raleigh, 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. There's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. John Franco preparing to come on if needed. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Racing makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now back, the second baseman.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. Fingers, the tall righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering misses, 1-1. Late with the swing there. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he'll turn for second, and that's going to roll to the wall. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. In there safely.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. One away with a runner at third. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. The pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, John Franco.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kwan in the box lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1. And that's outside.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Up the middle, Smith flips to second. The double play ends it right here.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today and pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton.